Everyone, this is Sandy Credit the Heart, and I'm back with a project that was inspired by Vicky Papaioannou. She does a lot of art journaling. She actually is on a lot of design teams, so I think she does stuff for spellbinders. But she also did projects for this Marlene by Studio Light, and so I have a lot of those projects. So it was inspired by hers, and I used this, which is like a cutting die and the inside pages for like making your own little art journal book. So I have that, and then I used these two die cut block books, and then I used this collage paper. So just really a way for me to get outside of my comfort zone, try some different things. And so I use that collage paper to cover the front and back of my book. And this is die cut from that collection. So I used some Velcro, and then I just, there's the inside, kept it pretty simple on the inside because paper's already well decorated. And it's tied off with some kind of waxed twine that I had in my stash. I did make one mistake, which I will show you, and I'm just going to live with that. So what I did to make my pages is I used all my dilution sprays that I have that I never ever use. So it's another reason why I kind of wanted to do a project like this, is I wanted to like get crafty, get messy, because most of my projects tend to be sort of neat, tidy projects, cards. I make a lot of cards. So, and I like those cards. I mean, even when I'm like trying to use stencils and things like that, they tend to be very neat. So this is definitely like a messier project. So what I did was I used all my different sprays. I tried some other little techniques like putting stencils over it and spraying on top of that. And I just used regular Nina white cardstock. So I think that depending on what kind of cardstock you use, you're probably going to get a different look. So this is the first one that I made. And I also used these black paint pens, black acrylic paint pens in white and in black. I really love the black one, and even my daughter Lily started using them a lot in her art because they're pretty cool. So a lot of this is just from the little die books. I also have one that I forgot to show you that has different sayings in them, which I used also in here. So here's the first page. And then here's this one right here. And so, you know, I took a lot of ideas from hers in designing the little borders. This border right here is actually from a Polka Doodles stamp that I have that I just got recently. It was also, I think, in the same haul, I think, when I hauled this. So you can see the white paint pen and black. I outlined a lot of the stuff in the black. There's this one right here. Just whimsical and fun. Butterfly kisses. And once everything dried, it looks pretty cool, I think. This is when I made a mistake. So I did this one upside down, and so, you know, these little angels, you don't have to be perfect. That one's upside down. I'm gonna live with that. Don't wait, the time will never be right, because it's not something I'm giving away. This is my own project that I made for myself. So this one, be brave. This is my favorite. I really do like this border. And good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. That one says, if you're going to be weird, be confident about it. That one's fun. This one I just did hearts and dots. So there's that. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Never look back. You're not heading that way. So that kind of all worked out. So this one, I'm probably going to go back because I'm noticing it's not very dark. You can see the difference between this one and like these ones. So this one I probably forgot to use the paint pen on. So I'll probably go back now that I noticed that and use the paint pen on that to kind of darken up my border. It does make everything pop. And then here's this one. The root of joy is gratefulness. And a world where you can be anything, be kind. So, and that's pretty simple. It didn't take too long to make. So what I did, and if you do a project like this, I'm sure you don't even have to use a die at all. You could just fold paper and cut paper to size and just fold it in half, and you're ready to go. And so I did all my spraying, all my backgrounds, and just went crazy spraying. I used stencils, whatever it is that you want to do, and then let them dry, and then you're just ready to start creating. And you even could, on some of them, go ahead and do borders on them too if you're doing something like this. I think it'd be fun, and I think I might try to do this with an ephemera pack. You know, like if I have an ephemera pack, and trying to replicate this sort of project and see what kind of different look I can get, you know, using like Echo Park ephemera or something like that, or Maggie Holmes ephemera, just to see what kind of different look you can get as inspiration. So anyway, that's my project. I love it. So fun. Thank you for watching. This is Cindy Crane Art.